Charlotte, so it's Hip Hop and R&B. You're live with Ace. We're talking about the Shanquella Robinson story that is going down right now. It's a national story. It's from Charlotte, basically. She's from Charlotte, and it's very sickening. I'll say that. In my opinion, that ain't who you call your friends. But I want to hear from the listeners how they feel. Lynn, run it.
Honestly, this is a very sad situation. I worked with Shanquella like a long time ago. We worked at Cookout together. She's a very sweet person. And honestly, she was doing the damn thing. Like, she was handling her business. Like, for somebody to do something like that to her, that's pure evil. Like, it's just very sad. Like, to know Shanquella is to know that girl was a sweetheart. And just from even seeing the video of what happened, like, it made me cringe so bad, because why would you do that? And for the people to stand around and watch that go down, them people wasn't her friend. They was never her friend. Like, that girl, I just feel so bad for her family. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot to have to keep watching and for it to be all over social media. I feel bad for her family. Like, they need justice. They need a peace of mind. Something has to be done.
Hi, yes. I just wanted to comment on Shanquella Robinson.
Go for it.
I'm just sickened. I can't believe that those so-called friends of hers left her like that, and then y'all flew back to Charlotte, lied to her mama, and had her mama have to spend over $6,000 to get her body sent back home. That's half of the peace of mind that she has. World's dumbest criminals, because I don't understand how y'all thought that we were going to buy that this girl died of alcohol poisoning. It's sickening. It's really sad. It hurts my heart. And I hope they get justice. I really do. I really do. Take them all down.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So where do we start? And so many layers. It's wrong, and it's so frustrating as a parent. You know, first and foremost, I am all about, we have got to get back to our children, teaching them self-love, self-respect, being kind to others. If we don't get back to these basic needs, you know, the whole issue of whether there was jealousy or envy involved, that's nothing new. We know that there's scriptures that refer to that. But just the fact that you could watch another person beat another person and not even interfere, that in itself is sickening. When you see the video of the one female jumping on Miss Robinson and she's not defending herself, that's first and foremost. And I understand that female has a child. And I always think, you know, how do I want people to treat my children or even treat me? All of these things run through my mind. And then the fact that whatever happened, that no one gave her the respect to stay behind with the body. Let's remove the whole issue of lying, the whole issue of leaving the body, but the fact that no one could stay back with her to make sure that her body made it back home safely, and they just went on with their lives. And so I keep saying, if we don't tap into this whole culture of loving one another, even to the point that you got to love yourself, we've got so many problems ahead of us that we're not even talking about.
Okay, well, first I want to send condolences out to everyone that knew her, that is connected to her, especially her family. And I send my heartfelt condolences as well as prayers and positive energy and high vibrations to them. My thing with this whole situation is, one, this happened back in October. We're just not finding out about it now. Want to know why? Oh, because everybody was distracted about other stuff that didn't even really matter. This wasn't making the headlines, the news. Everybody was talking about Kyrie and Kanye. Nobody thought about this right here. Secondly, it doesn't make sense. Y'all got that girl down in Mexico. One girl beat her up over an argument they had, and they start fighting back and forth. They're videotaping it. Nobody's trying to stop it. They're making her fight. The girl's not trying to fight back. Then the girl ends up dead, and then they go and lie to the family and tell them that she died of alcohol poisoning. See, this is the problem where clout, alcohol, money, and jealousy is involved. When you have people around you that you think are your friends, even if they throw a little small, little shade and it's supposed to be funny, that ain't your friend. You got people out here that swear that they're your friend, but as soon as your back's turned, they with your ops. But they're your friend. You got people that are your friends that are secretly jealous of what you have, what you've worked hard to attain, and they would do any and everything to have what you have. including murder.
Charlotte Source for Hip Hop and R&B. You're live with Ace in your afternoons, and we are discussing the video that's surfing around on the internet involving Shanquella Robinson. It is very it's hard to watch, but I wanted to provide a platform for listeners to speak their mind, speak their piece. I have Shanquella's cousin on the line. Miss Patrice, how you doing?
I'm good.
So, how are you processing everything? Like, it's hard. I'm sure.
It's very hard because it's all over the internet. Everybody's talking about it, from the tattoo shop to the grocery store. So it's just kind of hard to all process and seeing how it all plays out. I really feel like I'm in a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, that's like when I first seen the first post about it, I looked, but I never want to jump on things, early and not knowing everything. But then once something just didn't sit well with me, then I started seeing other things, and then I seen the autopsy, then I say, wait, this doesn't sound like, how does that happen from alcohol poisoning? That's what I'm stuck on.
That's just what we were told. That's what her family was told. That's what my aunt was told. And we didn't know. We're just like, she don't drink like that. She couldn't have died from alcohol poisoning. So we were kind of like thrown off guard with that a little bit.
Yeah. What was the last conversation you and her had?
The last conversation that me and my cousin had was probably on Instagram, when like that day that she was there, because I saw her video. And she was like, this big old house for just us. And I was like, yeah, y'all got that big old house. And it looked like it's only like 4 or 5 of y'all. Yeah. And that was the last time I talked to her.
Wow. It's crazy because I was just joking with somebody last week about how cheap, the Airbnbs were in Mexico and these different spots, like ones that you would pay $3,000-$4,000 for in Miami, you can get it for maybe $500-$600 a night in, Mexico or whatever. So it's sad, and I honestly want to make sure that justice is brought. Like that's the whole point of providing this platform, just to see how people are processing it, how it's affecting people. I know it's affecting you the most because that's your family. So
right,
I definitely want to send my condolences to you and your family. It's very unfortunate, and for me, I question, if that's your friend, how can you leave your friend behind in a country you know about her well-being, but you tell her mom another thing?
Right, yeah, that's the question that's out there. And just why would she have said or done that made you mad? That mad, you know what I'm saying? That you decided to get up the next day, pull her out her bed and bother her. And she's so little, so for me, I'm just like, my cousin, like that's my cousin, and how it's just playing out on the internet. Yeah. And I just don't know if they're trying to help her or what they're trying to do when it comes to the internet, but I'm just like, just do it in private, because everything doesn't need to be brought to the internet.
And that's the thing, that's what I hate, about media. It's like, it surfaces so quick. It's like you can't catch it before it surfaces. It's like you literally gotta try your best to stop it from surfacing. And I never like to see stuff like that. Like I seen the video. I didn't want to repost it. It was just heartbreaking watching it.
For sure, it definitely was. I didn't even know about it. Someone had called me and was like, "Did you see the video of your cousin?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So it's just that everything is getting to the internet before it even gets to the family, and I think that's the issue as well.
That is so disrespectful.
And I just really think I kind of just really wanted to die down, because it's not healthy for my cousin at this moment.
Yeah.